Okay, now we are almost done, right? And let's finish with lesson number 3. Okay, in this case, lesson number 3 is about inviting, right, someone to join you at the table. By the way, if I forget to tell you this, we are not doing the conversations in the usual way. So if you want to practice that, remember that you always have the My English platform with the conversation video, or well, the conversation audio to practice, and that you can send me your conversation recording if you want in the WhatsApp group. Also, what what we are going to do is that on the 4th and the 5th of April, we are having the face-to-face session where we can discuss your questions and also we can work on your pronunciation. We can review the exercises that we didn't have time to do. Okay, so let's see. In this case, this lesson starts with grammar. I know that you all love grammar. So, the grammar for this lesson is present simple and present continuous. Okay, we have present simple and present continuous. This is not as difficult as it might seem. So basically what you have to take on count are the differences between both grammar tenses. So on one side we have present simple and on the other side we have the present continuous. First, remember that we use present simple to describe habitual actions, right? It means routines, right? Things that we do every day. Like we study English on Sundays in the morning, right? Or we go to school from Monday to Friday. Or I always wake up at 6 o'clock, right? In the case of present continuous, we will use frequency adverbs. Do you remember the frequency adverbs? Right. They are like, okay, they are always, usually, sometimes, or often, never. Of course, there are many others, but those are the ones we worked on last month. Remember in VO2? Okay. In the case of present continuous, remember that when we have he, she, or it, right? We use the verb, we use the verb, and we add the verb in base form, and also we add s, right? She likes coffee. He sometimes goes to the gym in the afternoons. It never eats chocolate, for example, right? Remember, we add the s, right? We add s to the verbs. Okay, now here, right? English is really simple. It's always giving us clues on how things work, right? Here we have also some verbs that will not be used in present continuous, okay? So verbs like have, want, need, and like, right? So want, need, and like are not going to be used in present continuous. So we cannot say I am wanting a new book. I am liking this movie, right? Because they are verbs that describe a permanent state, right? An emotion. Also, for example, you cannot say I am hating you. Like, I hate you. Or I am loving you. It's I love you. The case of have is kind of particular because have can also have meaning as longing. And also it has a similar meaning to take. So you can say, I am having a shower or I am having breakfast, no? Which means I am taking a shower or I am taking breakfast. In the case, or I am eating breakfast. In the case of present continuous, we use it to talk about actions, right? We use it to talk about actions happening now, at the moment of speaking, right? So right now it is raining, right? It's 5:45 in the morning and it's raining. Or the teacher, right? The teacher is talking and the students are listening. I am recording a video. Okay, actions happening now at the moment of speaking, right? Here also you have your time expressions, right? Remember again last week we talked about time expressions like tomorrow, um, the day after tomorrow, next, right? Next Friday, next Sunday, next Monday, next class, next weekend, or this, right? This afternoon, this morning, this Sunday, this week, right? In the case of present continuous, remember that this is always the order, right? We have the subject, right? We have the subject, right? I, you, Maria, Pepito, the dog, the class, right? We need to use verb be, right? Verb to be, right? Is or are. We need to use our main verb in ing, right? I am talking, you are listening, she is eating, we are working, and our complement, right? Our complement. We are studying English, for example, or she is eating a hamburger. Okay. With present continuous, we don't have to learn like a new conjugation for the verbs. You only have to remember the verb be conjugation and the ing spelling rules. Remember yesterday I sent you a video on the ing? Okay, now please, what we are going to do is like before, you have to complete the grammar practice exercise on page 84 of your books, exercise 2, and send me a picture so we can correct that in the group. And as for exercise 3, you have until the afternoon, okay, you don't need to do it at the moment, but until the afternoon to send me a short paragraph talking about what is Susan doing in the picture and what is her routine and what are her plans according to the date book you have on your books. Okay,